of the 41st meeting all time, but it's Friday night in South Florida. For Miami quarterback Cam, what of a new phenomenon.
Right, 21 pitch. That was the bread and butter.
Houston, and they let Cam Ward throw, so Miami will receive. No, they have dominated their opponents in more returning starters than anyone in college. Losses to Vandy, losses to Rutgers.
Of Cam Ward, but they run the football with 200 rushing yards.
Cam Ward and this Miami offense. Kiper has him as the number 4 quarterback with 4 straight 300-yard games.
Ward, I'm not believing.
Damian Martinez can't hang on.
Plays down the field.
Bunched to the top of your screen. An anvil on wheels. Mismatch at tight end, and number 1's anywhere else.
Yeah, and they don't have
the strength of Tech, the D-line. They bring 5. Football comes out.
Trying to throw it as he was going down in the pocket. They just get there.
Is an incomplete pass. The 4th down, we're going to get a closer look.
But again, the shot's hard to tell.
And maybe Kevin Gilliam Jr. Ball comes out, so I think this is a possession they didn't have.
3 straight 100-yard games.
Last game against Rutgers, a 100-yard game. So he is a guy that can.
Austin Drones downfield, capitalizes off the turnover. Other side. And there it is.
Where he got the hands on the hips kind of thing.
First time this season Miami has not scored. Fine drive kick. Chris Johnson being in the 100 and 200 meter as a junior. The 3-touchdown game against South Florida.
Miami's not scored first in a game. 5 minutes and 43 seconds all season.
Right from Gilliam and Ward, the worker. Keontae Jenkins.
That is heck of a period of time. Basically built the Virginia.
Different special teams, a hallmark of Beamer. Mario Cristobal's team to talk it over. It's 3rd down and 1. Keeps it on the ground. It'll
be short. Reminds me a little bit of Khalil Buffalo. Play with the Bears, Chargers, Canes.
And Miami using a tempo.
Up over him in the slot.
To the end zone.
And he gives it right. Flag is about an inch. Lovett would not allow him.
A swinging gate here. Mario Cristobal.
A lot of hooting and hollering, but when I talk for everyone who didn't believe in him early in the.
He's got all the numbers. He's had accolades. To a conference championship, eluding. Virginia Tech brings it out close to the 30.
Texas A&M went back, saw hey, I just seen a guy that can.
Snell, the tight end.
Nice move.
And the rushing attack generally leads the way. It's 2. You really want to stay committed to the run today and win. Ollie Jennings back in there. Hands of Green and picked up.
Back in. And right now, Tech pay for their
foul as somebody who brought the way Cam Ward did to the offense.
All these teams.
Evading, throws back across the middle.
33%. And that's just kind of jumping on 3rd down at 64 points.
But by an average of 52 to 10.
Open right in the middle. And I mean, and the release by Arroyo.
Everybody expecting run. That 2 quick ones by Mayo. His career, but they view him
as a talent. He was in for Barrow, who occurred. Coaches got after. You're across the line of
Kangaroos across
from his secondary spot. We talked a lot about Vanderbilt tonight.
Clark Lee's got that program. Tootin again.
Has to do stay on schedules. You're establishing the line of scrimmage where
Jones has said, I had this game. This is the blitz. Powell.
So there's no way you're going to throw it up asking for trouble. And he does this in Houston right now.
Drones wants lane, and Green catches the screen. Dangerous pass. Green slips all the way across. To the air, drop.
Accuracy problems that Kyrie Jerome had. DeQuan Felton, it was a team cap.
Quarterback run could be on the table out of his 1st down, Virginia Tech.
Kind of felt that was.
Bob Schick had been rotating in at guard. Ganem out again today. And Lawrence.
So he has taken some snaps with the Bluefield, Virginia.
He gets lit up, and it's underthrown.
Intentional grounding because there was no one out there. Let's just see what we have here on staying on schedule.
Second and long, third and long, it's dangerous.
Player who receives the snap is the only. Yes, this was outside the tackle box, but that's not the.
This team was built from the. And the coaches could not believe in him, and he was ready to leave her right here if you're Virginia Tech.
Jones over the middle, underthrown. Ray Joseph back. This one bounces. And a gain of a couple.
Was he a low stake? Those Craters and bringing Martinez.
Riley Williams, one of the tight ends, and runs.
Plays the game at his gear when he wants to and separate.
And Mansour Delane are both pro. Again off play action. Back.
Take a look at that last play by opening him up there. Michael Irvin.
That was when Miami was in the hit. Machetes is Restrepo contested. Offense that has thrived on the has carried it into the first. Mark Fletcher back to the ground.
Huge 6'6". As a guy on the offensive line is an NFL good ones onto the NFL.
The end zone, George
is the guilty Miami Hurt.
Ward's throw. Virginia Tech with Miami.
Well, he thinks he's going to have Restrepo up the sideline, and boy, last possible second.
Drones quarterback run sheds a tackle.
In this state, the guy that he works out with.
College football for Virginia Tech. He could go. Oh.
From being tied up.
Tootin has been a touchdown merge of punching it in. Instead, an interception. Shaw Tootin. And we've got a break. 4 of the last 5 and 7 of the last 10. Tech battle of top 3 teams in the Orange Bowl.
With a good one. So let's see what he
field. Martinez picks up the tough yard.
Maryland down in his face, and he's on the end of these of the other on the
contagious.
Stand corrected. Roy
Martinez. Anybody?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Goes wide. They want Johnson on the wheel. There's a few.
So when they tell you that Strong and Delane. Strong man-to-man.
Yards passing. They keep it on the ground.
He's poised, and he's just kind of going to speed him up to make him uncomfortable.
Virginia Tech showing bliss. Hit from the back.
Tackle. And you've got to have some help. He's got every move in the book, and he just swats there.
They kick it away.
The Friday night spotlight is on the program. Has had 35 in the Irish jig when the bus comes for my kids.
As Lane finds a tunnel.
Talk about Braylon and Caden Moore. Jaden Harris, who he gave a patient run, playing at his speed.
Hokies have seized momentum. There's Stephen Gosnell taking. Cut down in the backfield.
Well played. Olanish. Yeah, you can line him up at defense. The guy is strong from Ottawa. A few good meals in Ottawa.
Turns the corner.
Keep an eye on him. He's the guy that makes the block more impressive.
The PAT good. Beverly, Preston Stone, Kevin Jennings off against TCU. A South Florida team that I think people are friends. That's a pretty good USF team. They're
coming after it.
Covered well by Mansour Delane.
Cristobal before the game, which I was, have a legit defensive line. Virginia.
The D-line is the strength of their defense. It's rid of it. Restrepo in an ambush.
By Virginia Tech of just Cam Ward, where they were positioned.
Might be a free play.
It is.
APR chasing him.
Didn't stop playing. Kept pursuing. Knife one back to someone over the middle because he knew
incomplete. Let's see.
Wants to, and at the speed he wants to play it at. Stiff-armed a defensive lineman. George got closer to this first down.
Well, that's correct. The problem is you don't have, but yeah, when the receivers or clear and obvious evidence to say when the contact happened.
You know, you start talking about third Miami. Once again,
Quarterback does for you. Clete wanted Isaiah Horton, who went off award watch list. That award, hey, Isaiah Horton is coming
a lot of places.
And Virginia Tech gobbled.
Plugged up hole. You're not going to break every run. Get yourself back to the line of scrimmage, and by trying.
Ward in trouble.
PR. Man,
fair catch called for and made.
Unfortunate for that team, and Tua is playing so well. Position spots.
That first guy missed yet again.
They wrapped it up, but this really affects two spots. Moves over to center, so I'll update
here. They get the ball to begin the third quarter. Close.
This is the 2 minutes.
They're doing more than hanging in. They've got a set in command. That one throw.
Not where they want to be at third down and long. Here you got a boatload of pass rushers. Think about it.
Time. 30-second time.
These first 4 games, he's seen a lot of self, and they felt coming to South Points.
And not just points, but the big. So that has.
He's from the backside, runs for the first.
And you think he has a physical quarterback runs for him because first down for them in terms of keeping my opportunity to score with a timeout. And this big guy plug holes in the middle. Love wing of attack and very hard.
You're trying to avoid the UO.
Coming into 2024.
Midfield. To 100 yards rushing. Faced by Farron, throws on the run. Green.
As guys start to engage in the pocket, pressed with him as any other game. Boy, you got to take your hat off.
Drones downfield into.
You see it, it's already too late. And if anything, should have been he toys around with 49-yarders.
Oh, sacked. Back at the.
Sometimes.
And it seemed Virginia.
If you just run the football for an easier field goal attempt. But when you
choose the 40, this will be a battle of. It's going to be a 50.
The locker room, the way they've been hot on.
Bouncing kick, fielded by
a completion or two, and
Dante Lovett saved. And they've got a strong foot. They're broken up, flag down. Borregales hit the Ward. 5 seconds to go. Do you have?
In case something went wrong. Shuffling guys around years ago, you know, they hadn't had to bring
Miami. Andy was
it's the family football.
Inside the upright. As we take a look at our player spotlight. And he rams his way.
A lot of scenarios, third and long in the pass rush
field. Tootin will
doing a nice job right there in the box.
And plows to the 41.
What Cart talked about it, 138 yards. It's impressive because
turns it upfield.
Defensive end for the Hurricanes, but a nice block to Stephen Gosnell, but it's
tore his ACL and was back on the field. Ain't seen much of Ali Jennings. He was in there, gets the call, got a yard.
A short pass from Virginia Tech.
And Benji Gosnell in motion. Kai Thomas hit by Alston.
To one side of the field or the other, so he has a little more.
By Barron, pumps.
8 times this year, 3%. But when you have a web,
this is from 52. We're thinking of all of them flooding all season. This is the first time, Andre, whatever Mario Cristobal has been.
when they tackle drones the quarterback. All about the trenches with Cristobal. It's the way that he's routine
was built, Denise, from the inside. Last thing that came was
Prospect for the next draft. For Miami's Cam Ward.
he can do. He's going to jump up a lot of draft boards.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage by Speck. Pressure slant, and then the yak.
Open on the outside. There for his quarterback to deliver the football.
Just the sixth time a Miami wide receiver can run. He will.
Oh, they're going to. He actually got there. That he's not in a hurry to do anything.
Scared. He never gets scared. As Damian Martinez lowers the head. A season ago. Downfield, tipped. Arroyo finally chased him down.
And then it's Spencer with the end
Transfer. There's 2 turnovers. Incomplete.
That's him. Drop many. Kick himself over even if they win.
Now that play has been working all night.
Turn the corner or get himself up the field with that play and getting it blocked.
Jones drops it off, incomplete, left to
Brothers were in the same area. Steven's showing a little frustration because he knew the tough ones.
From 20. Harrison's
Kicked the field goal.
some momentum back. Fletcher
Good about themselves after that stop.
boomerangs it. And he's got an open. But you've got Miami on the ropes right now. Let's be honest, Andre. When you play a team like hit as he throws it. Catches for 108-yarder.
In the game, and can excellent inline blocking tight end. As I say that, Arroyo's back in the game.
He's got blockers in front.
They have it right tackle. Was looking for a second one down the field. Speed, full strength, I'm sorry.
Has been activated in the third quarter. Down quickly, a gain of a couple.
Rave about his
True freshman from Fort Lauderdale. Pressure off the edge. They set up the screen.
what had he timed it. Lineman that had built the wall right turns up. He's going to walk in the end zone.
Touchdown Miami. Think of the wild.
On the side of the guys that have the third quarter.
What is score game? You try the fit. Was real. The crowd.
As the defense comes on the field, but got this place. Oh, it is.
The sideline and the tight end. A first down run for Tootin.
Find a way to the scoreboard and be in on schedule, which is the thing they.
There's Bryant again. He's been in the middle of it all.
Gimpy after that run.
18. Legacy for 6. Hold on.
In this run. Looks just like a good block.
Lead. Frederic and
It's not a flag.
Virginia Tech Hurricanes in the top non-conference schedule.
On a Friday night, my friend.
Issue, and I think we're going to. Another beat.
Well, the linebacker run down two.
Tootin picks up.
He also wrestled growing up and taught him, man, no point in the finger mentality.
He's threw them into the next guy.
Completes. Lane.
Back draw right here, Anish.
And he is tackled.
He gets down here inside the red zone. He can run out of tackles.
5-2 finish last year. Play clock.
Spend the timeout so they don't get the screen. When you want a quick throw, it's the pre.
He's
Ending this play. Pressure right away of a few Miami Hurricane. Anish to flinch and refute.
They have made considerably.
10 plays, around 5 minutes and 15.
Taken up after the play. It's a 10-point lead of Virginia Tech.
And I asked
The Rutgers game slip away because of errors.
in that regard, it's been a workers for Virginia Tech, and it's an
Commissioner, and we were talking about capable of coming down to Miami and winning.
Entered the night with the Heisman hoop. The kickoff. So Miami will. Chris Johnson motions out. Johnson catches the screen.
and if you bite on the move, and it looked as though
Blitzing. Ward stands in and
Ward immediately outside, you can't really even see where you're.
will run for the first down.
Fox right now trying to will his team.
Not much for Damian Martinez. Screen. Sam Brown.
And buzzing. What a throw.
Martinez pinball. Tech.
Malinois, the right tackle for Mike.
Shockingly, since Miami's been in quarterback drafted, that was blitz off the edge. Ward inside the 10 and bump.
Cole Nelson exit the game with cramps. The humidity up in Blacksburg in the mountains. Brent Pryde told.
Played for George.
Dorster. And it's exactly what he thought. And George.
Second and goal. Caught for a touchdown. While out Oregon, and the QAT is good by Boyan 2023, and now in his final medical red shirts.
You
plus
sure?
the COVID year. Drones threw it behind Lane. Now this would feel like 4-down territory with Ward throwing downfield into
The next one. You won't see him throw many like that. And just overshot it.
Ward gets rid of it somehow.
Restrepo. And Restrepo just one of the defenders down for Virginia Tech.
Fumble, he's turned it over twice, yet panic.
None whatsoever. And the good one.
Thrown his way, and I know part of your journey too. Doubts. You buckle down. You learn the
Calmness to flip it to Riley. When you have a guy like Cam, quick that defenders cannot even. It's get the ball out as quickly as you can.
And this field goal is big. It means Virginia good, which means Virginia Tech.
Both sidelines, drones, and at it on a Friday night.
This play was bound to happen once.
Oh, let me tell you something. I'll tell you a quick story. So, trust me, it's happened.
Slips a tackle. And used to run 2 timeouts for Tech. Throw to the far side. That is. Fits it in there. Felton.
There's no reason to rush. Take the
Used to run.
You need more than that, Anish. But between
The second timeout of the half.
and we're probably at a minute or so. A timeout should have been taken.
Stephen. And able to get it to Tootin.
Saving what's on the clock.
Field goal would have made it a third. We're stopped.
Where you want the clock running, you have that happen and put all the pressure.
Shot. Deep downfield.
Yourself to basically a Hail Mary.
Miami calls a timeout. All right, thinking 2 plays here.
You can't and then get yourself down. That's when you didn't call the timeout. Catch it quick and get down.
Drones is going to run, and he's able to.
We have here the way back.
He put a few play for more post-game coverage. Comes down to this. Like that! Virginia Tech game's final play.
Came down with this is a touchdown catch.